Hi everyone, Ellie here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing my long-awaited makeup collection and storage video 2020. This has been so highly requested and all of my friends are going on like, when is this video coming up? So it's finally here today. I just want to throw a disclaimer out there that I'm not bragging about this in any way, means, shape or form. I do have a lot of makeup for my age. I do buy all this makeup myself. I will say I don't get any sent to me. My boyfriend and my family obviously buy me some makeup as well, but majority of it I do buy myself. So I'm just throwing out there that I'm not bragging in any way, shape or form. So we're just going to dive straight in with the video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new around here, and we're just going to dive into the video. I'd just like to say big thank you to my boyfriend today who's filming this video for me. I know you don't really want to be doing this, but thank you anyway. So we're just going to come on over. So this is my makeup storage. This is where obviously my vanity is and everything. So my makeup vanity, I just have the Alex 5 drawers down to the left of me here, and then just this IKEA Alex, just the IKEA tabletop and just two chair legs down the side. I know you can't see the back one, but underneath I just have some slippers and my bin and just some work stuff, because I do actually have my computer, which is just down to the side there, which I took off exclusively for today's video. My chair, I got this from HomeSense actually. I love it. This is just like a velvet purple swivel chair, and I've just got this pink cushion on there, which I love. So I'm just going to take a seat. So let's talk about my vanity. So as you can see, I do have a lot of makeup out on my desk. I do prefer to have a lot of items out just because I love looking at it. I just love seeing it all. And I just got a lot of like essential bits that I just like to have out, but obviously I have so much makeup that I do have a lot in drawers as well. So I'm going to be talking about the makeup on the desk first, and obviously the mirror. This mirror is actually just a mirror that I painted myself to match the walls to the left and right of me, and then I do actually have stuck these like colourful pom-pom balls around it, and I've actually got these colourful lights which are stuck on as well, which I think is super cool. So I'm going to keep them on for this video. But down here as well, I've just got these Huda Beauty cards which come in the palettes, which I think are really cute sat there. Just my little Real Technique sponge holder, and then over here just a little Tarte card, and obviously my lovely boyfriend there. And then I do actually have an anchor chain over to the left of me just because it's good luck, so why not? So anyway, let's talk about this side first. So this is where I keep all of my makeup brushes. I have an absolute ton of makeup brushes. This first organizer, I got this one from HomeSense. HomeSense and like TK Maxx are like linked stores. I think like when an item's come out, it doesn't come back out then, or it might come back out but it won't come back out for a while. So in here, this is just the perfect organizer. Has absolutely loads of different slots, taller ones at the back, side ones, smaller ones. So in here we have an absolute ton of brushes. I have loads of Morphe. Morphe are one of my favourite brushes. I've got the Morphe gilded gold ones, which are my favourites. I've got GWA, which I love. I've got the gold ones and the flamingo ones, which I'm obsessed with. We've got some Morphe Jeffree Star. We've got tons of Real Technique. We've got the Everyday Essentials. We've got like every one of the Christmas sets. So we've got this Christmas set, and then we've got the Chrome Christmas set, and then we've got this disco one, which was this year's. Have a load of Real Techniques brushes, and obviously the core collection. We have Revolution. They are literally so tightly compacted in here. Every time I wash my brushes, it's literally like a puzzle to get these back in. They are so tightly compacted. As you can see, there's just absolutely tons in there. And what I love about this organizer as well, there's two bits at the bottom which actually swivel out, which I put some sponges and stuff in. I just feel like that's very, very essential. Move these out of the way and I will show you some of the other brushes. So at the back here, which I just keep behind because I think this one just sort of looks better in front. So I think I'm gonna get, like, as you can see, all these are in like different sort of tubs and stuff. I think I'm gonna get like all matching pots soon, but for now I've just sort of made do with what I've got. So in here we've got my beautiful brushes. These are my pride and joys. These are all my Tarte brushes. These are absolutely beautiful brushes. So I got these the other day. This is like the Tarte Flamingo and like Pineapple brush set. So it comes with 4 brushes, and then it comes with like this bigger brush here, and I just think they are the cutest thing ever. And then in this side here, we've got more Tarte brushes. Obviously, we've got the Mermaid collection, which again are just the most beautiful brushes. And literally, they are the softest, most gorgeous things. And then we have the pretty little things, I think they're called. Oh, they're all falling out, but they've got these beautiful stars on. And I just think Tarte does the most beautiful brushes. So I have those, and I love And then in this tub here, I literally just keep a bunch of brushes I don't really use that much. So I've got like a bunch of these big fan brushes, smaller fan brushes, just some like weird shapes and stuff. And I've got like a lot of highlight brushes and like these foundation brushes, which I don't tend to use that much. So this is just sort of like the miscellaneous section, which I don't really tend to grab that much. Sorry for all the background noise, by the way. I do live in a house of like 5 people, so it's a bit hectic sometimes. Next in this tub, this is where I keep all my eye brushes. As you can see, I have a load of eye brushes. I love this organizer. I got this one from TK Maxx, I believe, and it's just like this 4-piece. And I've again got these sort of by brands, so Real Techniques, Revolution, GWA. I've got these really nice BKL brushes, they're called. Super nice quality. Just a whole bunch of brushes, Spectrum, Morphe at the front, just a load of eye brushes. I literally just cleaned them, hence why they look so nice. They don't normally look that nice. And then if you would have watched my whole video, you would have seen these brushes. These are just the Morphe Jacqueline Hill ones, which don't fit in there, so I've just got these in here for now. And that is all my brushes. I do have an excessive amount of brushes. I love makeup brushes so much, so they all just sort of sit there in the corner. Moving along, I do have my base product organizer. So again, I got this one from HomeSense. If you see the time ones as well, I've just stuck these. This is just like a little sticker I've stuck around just for a little bit of extra glam, but I would just move this forward. I do prefer to have, I know a lot of people have their foundations and their base products in their drawer, but I feel like with foundations, I don't really like them let down because obviously they separate, they don't last as long, and I just feel like it's essential to have them all just stood up here where I can reach them easy. So this is all sectioned off again, but it's all sort of kept together. So we have all my foundations at the front. We've got my Giorgio Armani Luna Silk. We've got Estee Lauder Double Wear, the Hourglass Vanish foundation, and the Wet n Wild foundation behind. We've got my literal holy grail. This is the Revolution foundation stick. I literally love this product so much. I've literally been through about 4 or 5 of these. It's just an incredible product. I just love it. And then we've got my Fenty, which again is just a holy grail product. Tarte Shape Tape, which is quite a new one. I'm still sort of testing this one out. My Anastasia Luminous foundation, which I'm obsessed with. MAC Studio Fix, oldie but a goodie. We've got the Colourpop No Filter foundation, Revolution Conceal and Define, and the last one, the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage foundation. And then in the sort of back section here, we've just got all my primers. So on top, we've just got foundations and primers. So we've got my literal holy grail product. This is the Smashbox Primer Water. I always spray this on my sponge before I do my foundation, and I just love it. We've got the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, which is a beautiful product. My new one, the Too Faced Hangover Primer, which I've literally been loving. I've been wearing that all the time recently. We've got these Barry M Unicorn Beauty Elixir Drops, Maybelline Baby Skin, which was literally a holy grail back in the day. Bare Minerals Prime Time, and then we just have a little mini of the Professional Pearl Primer by Benefit. And then in this just back little section here, back corner, we just have like some cream products. So we have 2 cream contour sticks. We have one by Revolution, which is the foundation stick, and F13, which is just a darker shade. That's so messy, literally. And then we actually have a contour stick. This is the Dimension Effect contour stick by Morphe, and this is just in 11, just a light shade, and I've really been liking this at the minute. It's really nice. And then we just have 2 cream highlights. So we just have these Revolution liquid highlight drops and this Clinique chubby stick, because obviously I do put this on my base, so I've just kept it all together. And then this organizer does actually have a drawer which I keep all my concealers in. I just love how this looks. I love concealer. We have Too Faced, Tarte, which is literally my fave, L'Oreal Infallible, which is literally like duping with this so much. Like, this is an amazing product. Elf 16 Hour Wear, Morphe, which is a new one, Fenty, which I love, Colourpop No Filter, I love, Collection Lasting Perfection was like the oldie but the goodie. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, Huda Beauty Overachiever, Revolution Super Size, which I love, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus, Revolution Fast Pace, I feel like I'm just listing them all, Rimmel Match Perfection, LA Girl Pro, and just some like little foundation samples that I've just kept in here. But yeah, definitely favourites have to be like the Tarte, the L'Oreal, the Fenty, and the Colourpop. I just love those products so much. So that is all my base products. I just love them. They're just so easy to grab there, and I have so much more space to just sort of add into the middle. Then we move on to my little mirror, which I do my makeup in. This is just by the brand Fascinate. It's just one of those like light up mirrors. The batteries are quite low in this at the minute, but it just lights up, and you can make it like dimmer and brighter if you hold it in, and it's obviously just got different sort of zoom bits at the side. So I just love this mirror for doing my makeup, and it just sits in the center. Moving along, we have my 40 40-piece lipstick holder, I believe this one is. I just got this one off of Amazon. So in here we just have a bunch of like my Bullet lipsticks. I believe this is like majority of my Bullet lipsticks here, but I do actually have some in the drawer which don't really fit that well in here. So at the front we have all my like nice show ones. We have this L'Oreal Gold Obsession one, which is literally just like pure gold. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought this. I literally just thought it was like the coolest thing. We've got 2 YSL ones, which my boyfriend has bought me both of these. I love this one. This is like the limited edition. This was like the Stars collection or something, but these are like both reds. But look how amazing this looks. It's got like stars literally engraved into the lipstick. I literally think it's the best thing ever. And then we have these Estee Lauder ones. I think these was this year's Christmas set. I was disappointed with these actually. I thought, oh my god, wow, they look amazing. But the packaging is actually quite a cheapy plastic. I was expecting a bit more from Estee Lauder, but I do love the interior, like the exterior packaging, and the actual product itself is absolutely beautiful. But I was a bit disappointed that they feel so sort of cheapy, because they were not cheap. Behind we've just got a Becca lipstick. We've got all my MAC ones. I won't list them all, but some of my favourites are MAC Breathing Fire, which is like a beautiful pink. I'll show you this one because I think it's really cool. Which one is it? This one. My gran actually got me this for Christmas one year. This Frost On and On. It's like a purpley, greeny, bluey. She was talking to the lady, and apparently this looks incredible over red. So she just thought, oh, she'd get me it, which was really sweet. We've got obviously classic Ruby Woo, and just a bunch of other ones. We've got like this limited edition one in here, which is Leap of Delight, and just a bunch. Behind we have a Kiko one, Soap and Glory. We have 4 of these mini Anastasia, Beverly Hills. These are like pinks and plums. And then we have these ones which I literally love. These are the Smashbox limited edition set this was. But literally I love these. Look how amazing that packaging looks. I just love how these look. We've got some more Smashbox, which I love. Matte again. Why is that one there? I don't know why that one's there. We've got NARS. Literally love these lipsticks. Which one's my favourite? Beautiful, beautiful products. I literally love NARS lipsticks. I don't know if these are like the smaller size, but I just love them. Got a little mini of the Tarte's Pink, 2 NYX Velvet Mattes, which I love, and then 2 Morphe Cream Sheens in Smoother and Whipped. So they're nice, and that just sits there. That just houses some of my favourite lipsticks. And then I removed this. This is my palettes organizer. Again, I got this from HomeSense, and this just houses my favourite palettes and then some new in palettes as well. I do keep, like, if I get a new in palette, I will put it in this organizer to remind me to use it. But then in the I have got some of my like everyday palettes in here as well. So you would have seen this in my haul. This is just a Kylie palette. I haven't got around to using it yet, so it's just in here to remind me. I've got the Becca times Chrissy Teigen face palette, which is literally amazing. And then we've got my 3 Huda Beauty ones. So Huda Beauty palettes are my holy grail products. I literally am obsessed with them. We've got the Rose Gold, which is incredible. The New Nude, which is like my literal first love and obsession with Huda Beauty. And then you would have seen my Desert Dust palette, which is very new as well. And then at the back we've got 2 palettes that my boyfriend bought me. We've got the Anastasia and Reezy palette, which is literally absolutely beautiful. I love Anastasia palettes, so I've got these in here to remind me to use them, and the Carly Bible one, which again is just literally absolutely stunning. So those are the palettes we've got in there for now, but I do switch these out quite evenly. I do have a palette drawer, so I do switch them out now and then, so that isn't just a permanent thing. And then we do have like this compact organizer, which I did have compacts in, but I've moved my compacts now, and this just houses like a bunch of small face palettes, a bunch of small eyeshadow palettes. Like we have this Violet Voss highlight palette, Maybelline Master Blush palette. We have this one, which I love. This is like the Bare Minerals face palette. It's got a bronzer, blush, and a highlight, which is stunning. We've got this Benefit Get the Party Started one. Again, same sort of thing. These are just amazing for travel. We've got a classic sleek highlight palette. We've got a sleek blush palette, which is beautiful. We've got this Tarte's Pro Glow to Glow, which I literally used to love. And then we've got one of these little Fenty Snap eyeshadows, I believe, which my boyfriend got me. And this is just like the gorgeous pinky one, which I absolutely love. So that's what I've got in there for now. But I'm not sure if that's going to be a permanent stay yet. I'm still sort of playing around a little bit. And then we do have this little tub I got from Ikea, which just houses some of my cotton buds I use all the time. And then we just got this Jaclyn Hill palette, which is new again, reminding me to use it. absolutely beautiful, beautiful palette. Love it. So that is all the makeup out of my desk. I also have this little brush cleaner which I keep out in the shape of a lip just because I think it looks super cute there. But we're now going to move into the drawers. So I do have makeup over this side, and then I do actually have one drawer over the other side, but I would just show you this drawer over the other side first. We just scooch over here. This is my setting spray, Glow Products, Glues and Tools drawer. So in here we have the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, Morphe Mattifying Continuous Mist, the Morphe Luminous Setting Spray, the Huda Beauty Nymph, I believe this is, in the shade Luna, Iconic Prep Set Glow, which is literally such a beautiful, beautiful product, MAC Prep and Prime, Mini of the Urban Decay All Nighter, Maybelline Dream Satin Mist, and the Maybelline Super Stay. And then in these tubs here, just a bunch of tools, this eyelash separator, sharpeners, tweezers, and then obviously in this section we've got like this foundation lightener, and we've just got like absolutely loads of glues and just a mixing palettes at the back. So this is this drawer I literally love. I literally only just changed this the other day, but I literally love how it looks. So that is that drawer. We just have some makeup bags in here that's sort of makeup related, but we will swivel on over to this side now. So this is where a lot of my makeup is housed. I will show you this first drawer, even though it's not really makeup related. This is my essential drawer. So we have everything in here I literally need on the everyday basis. We have my simple cleansing wipes. We have these Superdrug Deep Action Pore Cleansing Pads, which I use to remove my makeup with. My everyday moisturiser, which is the Clean and Clear Dual Action Moisturiser, oil-free and prevents spots and blemishes. It's amazing. Just some cotton pads at the back, and we have a lot of Tea Tree Witch Hazel products. Actually, we have like Spot On Treatment Gel, Blemish Stick. We have this Revolution Blemish and Pore Refine Serum, and a bunch of like these little Clinique samples, because Clinique actually come out with a Christmas set every year where they do like small of the skincare samples, but this is actually a full size. I'm literally obsessed with this one. I'm feeling really dry. This is amazing. The Moisture Surge, and just some lip balms and stuff. And then in here, just the Mario Badescu facial spray and the drying lotion, and just a hairband. I keep my face, tie my hair back when I'm doing my makeup, and then just my micellar water, which I love, some more cotton pads, and just some wet wipes and stuff. Just the essential drawer that a girl needs. Oh, by the way, this is one of the cutlery tray organizers that I've put in here. From IKEA. Moving on to my favourite drawer. Oh my god. This is what dreams are made of. I am obsessed with this drawer so much. So I actually got these tubs from the range. These are the, I want to see if I can show you. These are the Wham Studio utility baskets. I just put these up in there. They were super cheap, like £1, £1.50, and I love them so much. So in this first section here, we have 4 rows of these. We have my bronzers, highlights, blushes, and powders, and then just some bronzers over here, which doesn't actually fit into the tubs. We have a ton of brands in here. Bronzer is my favorite product, as you can see. So we've got the Marc Jacobs Tantastic Omega Bronzer, which is literally just like a holy grail. Morphe Glam Bronze, which is beautiful. We've got my Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer, which is in the shade Rich Amber. Morphe Bronzer Tarte Park Ave Princess, which is a beautiful product. We've got my Kylie bronzer in the shade Toasty. 2 of the Colourpop pressed powder bronzers. These were like the coconut collections, which are beautiful. My Fenty Beauty bronzer, which is just a gorgeous product. Urban Decay Beach bronzer. My Holy Grail bronzer, the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil. As you can see, I definitely need to get another one now. I sort of lost the formula and everything because I use it so freaking much. I love it so much. We've got the Becca Ballet Sand Sunlit bronzer, which is gorgeous. Butter bronzer by Physicians Formula, Benefit Hoola, and the Doll Beauty Gimme Sun, which is a gorgeous product. Moving on into my highlight section, again a bunch of different brands. We've got Ofra, this is the Nikki Tutorials collab in Cloud 9. My Smashbox Vlada highlighter. We've got the Kylie highlight in Ice Me Out, which is just a beautiful product, really nice champagne colour. Morphe highlights in Extra. We've got this Wet n Wild highlight in Blossom Glow. We've got 2 of the Doll Beauty highlights. We've got Pretty Little Glow, which is just gorgeous. And then we've also got Like a Diamond as well, which again, these are just both beautiful products. We've got MAC Soft and Gentle, which is just a goodie for everyone. We've got this MAC Aladdin highlight, which, oh my god, it is unreal. I love it so much. We've of course got the classic Merry Luminizer in here by The Balm. Becca Champagne Pot, which again, holy grail. And this Too Faced Love Light Ray of Light highlight, which again beautiful, and just a Colourpop super shock cheek in Lunch Money. This is literal like absolute butter. When you touch it, your finger like it melts into there. I love this so much. We will now move on to the blush. So in here we have this Body Shop Shimmer Waves blush. We have 4 of the Balm In-Stain blushes, which the packaging on these are just unreal. Have 4 different shades of those. We have a Milani blush, which is just absolutely beautiful. This is in the shade Tea Rose. We've got another Balm blush in here, the Balm Frat Boy blush, which again beautiful. I love the Balm blushes, literally. We have a Tarte blush in the shade Exposed, and then we obviously, if you would have seen my haul, have 4 of the Too Faced Love Flush blushes. How Deep Is Your Love, I Will Always Love You, Love Hangover, and Justify My Love. I just love those so much. And then we actually have the Benefit California blush as well. And then in the back, we just have my loose powders, pressed powders. So we obviously have the Laura Mercier Air powder, which is just the classic powder. And then underneath that, we just have the Rimmel Match Perfection powder. We have my massive ABH powder, which is sometimes hard to get out. Which I love, and then of course the classics Rimmel Stay Matte. I just have 2 different shades in those, and I'm obsessed with how this drawer looks. This drawer has come such a long way. So that is my compact drawer. Moving on into my eye drawer. So this is everything sort of eye related and brow related. So obviously this first section here, we have more of these tubs. We have all my brow products. We have Majority Benefit, Precisely My Brow, Gimme Brow, Goof Proof, Brow, Foolproof Brow Powder, the Anastasia Dip Brow in medium brown. We have the ABH Dip Brow Gel in medium brown, brow conditioner, Morphe brow pencil, Maybelline Tattoo Brow, just a bunch of brow products in here, but obviously my favourite brand is Benefit. My holy grail product ever is the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I'm also loving the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel, which is the same sort of thing. In this back section, we have all my mascaras, Too Faced Better Than Sex, Essence Lash Princess, which is my favourite mascara of all time. Literally, I'm obsessed with that. Fenty Beauty, Benefit That Girl Bang, Benefit They're Real, Tarte, Maybelline, just a bunch, Kiko, just a whole bunch of mascaras in there. This first section here, I did actually have these in a tub, but I think they look better sort of out. We have all my lashes. I am actually awaiting a package which is coming very soon. I have 5 more of these House of Lashes. House of Lashes do my favorite lashes ever. Their lashes are just the most gorgeous thing. I'm actually waiting for the mystery bag, because House of Lashes actually do a mystery box where they do 5 lashes for like $25 or something. They do come from the US, and you do have to pay service charge and everything, but the lash quality is incredible. You can actually get these on Beauty Bay. They just do the most incredible lashes. My favorite ones probably have to be the Iconics, and you can see how used they are. We've got Doll Beauty, which is another one of my favorite lash brands. My favorite style probably has to be either Chloe, Elizabeth, or Jasmine, which are like my holy grail lashes. We've got Violet Voss lashes, which I love, LA Splash lashes, Huda Beauty, these are the hoodies, and we've got Carmen lashes. We've got these beautiful Colourpop lashes, and Queenie. We've got some MAC lashes. Here we've got some of these, which are very new. I literally got these the other day. These are some Tatty lashes. I'm not sure if these are like limited edition ones, but just a whole bunch of like styles. Just some beautiful styles in here. I'm really excited to give those a go, but definitely favorite lash brand, House of Lashes, then definitely followed very closely by Doll Beauty lashes, which I'm obsessed with. And then in these tubs here, in this tub I have all my glitters, just a whole bunch of these ones from like this Neverland Beauty and Health. I literally have like every color in that. We have Revolution glitter bombs. We have these little like diamantes, which I found, which I thought would be cool to play with. We have this NYX little trio, which comes with like 3 different color glitters, MAC, Barry and Dazzle Dust. That's it really. This tub I will pull out. These are really easy to pull out as well and just sort of show. In here I've got like a whole mixture of things. We've got 2 eyeliners, the Clinique Quick Liner for easy intense eyes, and then we've got the Super Cat Skinny by Soap and Glory, 2 of the P. Louise bases. We have this Doll Beauty pigment in Lollipop, Colourpop Super Shock, some single eyeshadows, just a miscellaneous sort of section which just pops there at the back. And that is everything in that drawer. Moving on to my lip drawer. This is everything lips. In every section is sort of different. These two sections, this is my pinks and nude liquid lipstick. This is my reds and like coloured liquid lipstick. So in here we just have like Anastasia, NYX, Rimmel, Colourpop, Maybelline. Again in here like Tarte, MAC, Von D, Anastasia. I literally got this the other day. This is the Tarte lip paint in Extra, which is super, super nice. I love the formula of the Tarte lip paints. And then we just have two eyeliners, two lip liners at the back. I never really wear lip liner, but I've got one by Huda Beauty and a Revolution one. And then in this back section, we've just got some like lip balms, and we've got like a lip primer in here, a Smashbox one, just the stuff I don't really use at the back. And then in this section we've got lip gloss, so Morphe, MAC, Lime Crime Wet Cherry Gloss, Too Faced, Violet Voss, which is my favourite ever. I actually bought back up this is like limited edition, but this is in the shade Romantical and I just love it. Anastasia. Then, as you can see, I have a bit of an obsession with the Huda Beauty Power Matte Bullet Lipsticks, I think they are. I have so many shades, like El Cinco de Mayo, Honeymoon, I believe, Rendezvous. We have Interview, Anniversary. What's this one? Staycation. As you can see, a bunch of like nude colours, pinkies, reds, and then this dark purple shade in Masquerade. So I just love the formula on those. They are so matte and they last all day. And then here, obviously, as you can see, I had a lot of the MAC Christmas mini collection. So in here we literally just have two different sets, but all their sort of popular lipsticks like Ruby Woo, Velvet Teddy, Rebel, just a whole bunch which are stacked up. And then we've just got a Benefit and a Too Faced lipstick in here, which just don't really fit out that nice out on my desk, but just a whole bunch, as you can see, a whole bunch in here. And I love chucking these in my handbag. They're just very essential for that. And then moving on to the final drawer, I was scooch time for this one. This is my I always does this. This is my palettes drawer. So these are all the palettes that are not out on my desk. We have some of my bigger palettes stacked at the back. So I'll just take these off. We have my Morphe James Charles at the bottom, which I won't show because you've probably all seen it. We have this little custom magnetic palette which I actually made, which has some Revolution singles, some Colourpop singles. We have two more Morphe palettes. We have the 35B and the 35M, which I think the 35M is just absolutely stunning. I love those. We've got the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, which is just an absolutely beautiful palette. Violet Voss Nicole Concilio palette, which that shade in the corner actually smashed, but I've never really even used this palette, which is so disappointing. But yeah, that's all. God, hang in there. That's that palette. And then we have the Anastasia Glow Kit, Sugar Glow Kits. Can you see which one my favourite shade is? Butterscotch, I love it. Then we have all my palettes, face and eyeshadow palettes, Kat Von D Shade and Light, Anastasia Contour Kit in light to medium. We have this like what I literally had when I was at school. This is like the Obsession London, you can make your own palette, and I've got like 2 blushes, 2 highlights, 2 bronzers. Like literally though, like the formula on this was like absolutely amazing. Like I can't, like even then, like even now, I've had it for so long, like these were so pigmented and amazing, and I was just so obsessed. And then we have Revolution brow palettes. We have another Revolution palettes, the Blush Dream palette, which comes with like 5 blushes and 3 highlights. We have some of the Soph, so we have the highlights palette and then both of her palettes, the original, and but my favorite is definitely, oh, wrong one. This is definitely my favorite. This is the Extra Spice, which I'm just absolutely obsessed with. I think it's such a beautiful palette. And then obviously Revolution Tammy palette. We have my first ever palette, which I first got when I started makeup. This is the I Heart Makeup Golden Bar. Oh, I used to use this all the time. It's so sad that I will never use that again, but it's just so essential to my collection. Urban Decay Born to Run, which is just such a beautiful palette. We've got all the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Vault, little mini vault collection. So Bling Boss, which is my favourite. It's just a beautiful pinky. Dark Magic, which is darker. Arms and Gorgeous. and then Ring the Alarm. So those palettes are just so beautiful. And then we've got my other three Anastasia ones. We've got this one which my boyfriend actually bought me again. This is the Sultry palette, which is gorgeous. We've got the Norvina, which definitely has to be my favourite Anastasia palette as it stands. This is just absolutely beautiful. I love it. And then we have the Riviera, which is just a beautiful, like, bright palette. And then we actually have this Colourpop Blow In Smoke palette. This is absolutely beautiful. I love this for like a smoky eye. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. It's just the most perfect smoky palette. And then just like this little NYC palette. I don't really know what my mum gave to me ages ago. But that is it. That concludes my makeup collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And bye for now.